Okay, guys, do you consider if a person has an open relationship with their partner and they have sex with other people, with the partner's permission, is it cheating?
Let's share our dumb opinions.
Oh shit, was that the cue? Fuck. Like, do you think it is or not?
I disagree. No, it's not.
Disagree, it's not cheating?
It's not cheating.
I personally think it's not cheating, but if it was a marriage, it's absolutely cheating.
No, it's the same thing.
But like, if they have
is it marriage monogamous?
Not necessarily. You can have an open marriage.
Yeah,
you cannot have a polyamorous marriage where multiple people get married, but you can have an open relation, like an open marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily illegal. I mean, it is grounds for divorce, but if both people are cool with it.
I thought it was against religion to be non-monogamous.
Again, not, okay.
So
I see your point. Marriage did start as a religious ceremony, but it later evolved into a legal,
Absolutely, yeah.
Where you are right, religiously, 100% right, but legally speaking, it doesn't really matter. But it is grounds for divorce if you do it without their permission, even with permission.
Yeah.
If it's ground to get a divorce even with permission, wouldn't you think that's cheating?
No.
But how would you file the divorce under that?
No. Both parties are agreeing that all right, this is okay.
But how would you file a divorce if you're doing it based off of that?
Well, our laws are very archaic.
You can do it. You can't. Divorce doesn't have to just be based off that. It can be based off anything. You can get divorced for anything. Oh, he fights too much. I want to divorce him. You can legit do that.
No, but grounds for divorce where like if you can get alimony or child, like you're gonna get child support anyway if you have a child, but like grounds for divorce where you get more shit than the other person. That's what I'm saying. I apologize.
How do you say that you're right? Because the grounds for divorce is saying that you're right in this scenario. So how do you say that you're right in a scenario where it's not cheating, but they were being non-monogamous? Because in my opinion, like polygamy. Polygamy.
Yeah.
If you're practicing a polygamous marriage, that's not a real marriage.
But it depends what their idea of marriage is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There is no
what do you consider
set form of marriage?
The religious version or the legal version?
I absolutely consider it the religious version.
Aren't you an atheist?
Yes. But it started off as a religious thing.
It
started off as a religious thing.
That's one of the biggest arguments against where gay people can get married in America. It's one of the biggest arguments where it did start as a religious thing, and like conservative, or not necessarily conservatives, but people who want marriage to remain traditional. Like, that's the biggest counter argument.
I think it's honestly a double standard on my part because, in my opinion, gay marriage should absolutely be allowed.
Of course. But you want something else.
But it's against religion.
So you're being hypocritical.
No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think you want marriage to be its own thing, and then gay people who want to have in unison, like a legal certificate showing we are legally recognized by the state as having I see what you're saying, where it's not necessarily a marriage, but it is a marriage, but not the religious version, a literal, pure, legal contract where you are binding to that other person.
Exactly.
I see.
Where marriage is religious, but you can also have unreligious marriages that are just completely just legal side of it.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest counterpoints for, not necessarily anti-gay, but anti-government intervention inside marriage, because marriage is religious.
Once again, I completely agree with gay marriage.
Yeah, we're 100% like borderline. I've sucked more dicks than gay people.
I don't care.
Like my friend
you don't have a point. You don't have a preference on that.
No, I really don't care.
No problem. It's perfectly fine.
Do what you want.
How about you, Kyle? Like, what do you feel about it?
You into necrophilia? Go ahead, man.
Don't forget to check your privilege.
Whoa, that's illegal.
Necrophilia, go ahead.
Necrophilia is getting on the illegal side.
Hey, man. Once a human dies, they are no longer considered humans legally. So you're necessarily like.
But you can't give consent if you're dead.
Because
so it has to be illegal.
No, I see your point, but you are no longer considered human. So like, would you get in trouble for fucking a door? No, I'm dead ass.
Oh.
A human is only a human.
But you get in trouble if you fuck an animal.
Yes, but a dead human is no longer considered.
There's still laws against it.
Oh yeah, it's because it's disgusting.
But that's why you do it in closed doors.
I don't want to.
Oh my god.
Yeah, or like a mortician.
Let's get back on topic.
A lot of sex is done.
To be honest, we always go off. I'm just saying, like, a mortician can go to jail the same way a teacher in college can go to. No. An 18-year-old student and a 30-year-old teacher in high school, the teacher can still go to jail, even though the student is 18 years old. It's in this position of power where they can abuse the power. I think it's the same instance in a mortician, where generally morticians have sex with corpses, and they get in trouble because that's abusing their power. But I've never actually heard of someone going to jail just for fucking a dead body. Granted, if they dig it up, they're going to jail. Yes, of course. It's like a secondary.
Normally, if you're fucking a dead body, you also killed them. That's probably why.
Exactly. So we've never just like... I've never seen a relationship where they wait for one of them to die. So I think it's like there's not really too much information around, the whole...
Yeah, that would be a very specific scenario.
I'm pretty sure Norman Bates has been in his mother.
Oh my god, hell yeah.
Where the hell did that turn?
Norman, what, you don't know the TV show?
Are you talking about
He loves
after he killed her?
He loves his mom. Yeah.
You don't... Hey man, spread the love.
The Oedipus Oedipus.
Yeah.
A lot of people actually do that.
I'm
like
not
a
saying...
lot of people want to...
Like, I wouldn't smash my mom, but like...
Yeah.
It's actually extremely common.
What am I... Okay,
Can we go back to what Mikey just said?
What?
I wouldn't smash my mom. Calm down. I would not. I would not smash
Oh, I
my
thought you said I would.
But do you have an Oedipus complex?
No, I've never smashed my mom, but one of my friends...
But do you get turned on by it?
No!
Okay.
I mean, I love my mommy. She gives me food and tells me I'm smart. I can't do that. I'm like, I friend zoned my mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see her like my mother, you know
Next
what I'm
time I
saying?
see her, I'm going to tell her.
You're basically her son.
Yeah, I know. I see my mom as my mom, you know what
You
I'm saying?
mom zoned her.
Yeah. Like, I remember I friend zoned this one girl. Like, I mean, she friend zoned me, and like she said she thinks I'm a faggot, or like...
Does that mean you got brother zoned by your sister?
No, I don't find her attractive, my sister. It's more of her personality. I'm more personality driven, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And I just don't like her.
Let's get back on topic, though. Back to monogamy. What is your stance, Keely?
I could give less than a shit, to be honest.
Then why don't you?
But I will say that if two people in a marriage...
Check your privilege.
Well, then I'm wrong.
He's white and straight, guys. Get him, Tumblr.
if two people in a marriage both say that this is okay, like we're going into this, like we agree.
Of course.
You think it should be
the legal side? Absolutely.
Do you think it should be signed up on papers?
No, because why is the state getting involved in what you do together in a marriage?
Well, the state got involved into spreading marriage into also homosexual couples.
But
then
they
use it for a reason, for something.
Yeah. Then again, if you file divorce under cheating, you get everything.
But then that's like if you make a family trip to Disneyland, and then you all decide that you're gonna do that.
Gosh, wait a minute.
And then a few months later, the husband, let's say, decides, oh, I hated Disneyland. I'm gonna divorce you because you made me go to Disneyland.
That's a shitty, but like.
Well, that's less.
It's a shitty reason, but it's still. You don't necessarily need a reason. You can actually.
You can actually sign divorce under cheating and get benefits.
Can I counter your example with another example?
Of course you can.
Okay. Let's say you file divorce under cheating. You get everything.
But not necessarily everything. Like
you get the majority of everything.
The house, the dog.
If you don't have a pension, you basically get.
You're fickety fucked.
Yeah, but if you file divorce under something, how can I put it? Basically, it's religious, in the way that if you file divorce under cheating, it still goes under the basic idea that monogamy is what's number one.
It probably should just be signed up on papers, just in case someone exploits the system and cheats.
So so are you saying that you prefer unions over marriage?
Union is for the gay people generally. Or
but he's bringing the religious aspect into straight marriages now as well.
Which is originally what it was for.
Really originally was. But in the idea that even if you divorce now, cheating in monogamy is still completely seen wrong in marriage.
Do you think marriage is still needed?
Has religious roots.
Do you think marriage is still needed?
The original doesn't always mean the best. So,
that's
the goal too.
I think that marriage should be completely taken away from religion, in my opinion.
Exactly. Yeah. I believe, separation of church and state. What's the word? There's a word for it.
I absolutely agree with that.
It's not atheist. It's not agnostic. It's where the church, not the church, but the state itself. It's not an atheist, but it's not agnostic. It's not religious.
Are you complaining that the
no? There's this word for it.
The dollar bill has in God we
trust.
trust?
No. There's this word for it where. Oh my God! It's like where
secularism.
Yes, where the country is secular, where it's not necessarily favoring religion or atheism. It just thinks of a logical perspective.
Absolutely.
I prefer secular things where, while the country, the individual people inside the government may be religious, they have perfectly fine.
Whatever's right and wrong.
It's just exactly. They can't necessarily define whether or not something is right or wrong based on religion. So
I feel like if you get into a marriage, it's assumed that it's monogamous.
To a certain extent, I agree with you. Yeah.
So, in general, that's the wrong thing to do.
May I say something?
Yeah.
A few years ago, I think on HBO or Showtime or something, there was this TV show that was around polygamous people that are married and their many lovers, and it was explaining how their life, where they both went into the marriage knowing they're polygamous, knowing they can share themselves with other people, but they always put boundaries like, I want to meet the person you're fucking, don't fuck, you know, like if it's a guy and a girl, the guy generally says don't fuck a dude, but some people are okay with that. Like, I think like they knew what they were getting into, basically is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was like. I know the other L word is for the lesbians or something.
I think that's completely fine if you both agree on it.
Yeah.
But
like, I'm just happy a
don't
girl's
think
touching my penis at the end of the day. Like, I'm just happy.
I think it's absolutely okay, but I think it's not under like the same normal marriage. At this point, it's just a legal binding that you're quote unquote married, but it's not really married.
I mean, they can still love each other.
No, I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same. It's a relationship, and it's a legal relationship. But I feel like it's not the same marriage at this point. And I feel like marriage should be changed. It shouldn't have any religious roots at all. It should just be a contract.
Well, there's always.
You could just leave it. Just have multiple different types.
I like the way it is, where it's just marriage is one whole thing. Where it did start off as a religious thing, but I think it became something that's not necessarily only religious. It's more
now that gays are allowed,
yeah,
it completely changed the religious side.
Exactly.
You're right.
I like how it is now, where it's both a religious and a legal contract. Where now a woman and a man can get married in a church, but so can a gay couple. Some churches are willing to do that, more of the liberal churches. Granted, like, you won't go to, like, Mississippi, like, a Baptist church won't hook you up. But, like, the Westboro Baptist church won't, but, like, probably, like, a more liberal church, yeah. Because Christianity and Catholicism, they're constantly, not necessarily constantly changing, but becoming, they're explaining more and more what they think about their religion. There you go. That's a neutral.
Have you seen those Westboro Baptist Church vines?
Yeah.
They have a vine.
Yeah, I know.
Have you seen those?
No, I haven't.
They're just pretty much always singing.
They make memes now. They make memes. They make crazy.
Make me a meme slut.
Are they dank?
They have a Vine channel where like they'll have like 6-second videos and they'll make a rap song out of Picketing like a dead soldier.
Oh, come what?
That's gnarly. That's
they'll
like
have like all the kids like dab into
This is getting weird. I really enjoyed black churches.
I would love to go to a black church with you. I've
gone to one before. I'm atheist, but I love it.
Glory
It's the best thing ever.
Hallelujah! Oh my, I love dope.
They're so inviting
They
too.
give right, and like there's always that old lady with a thick fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Like 80 years ago, I would have put my dick all up in her shit. I would have ended oppression, dog. I would have been up that ass so fucking hard. Martin Luther King, nah. Me and Sharia up there. I have a dream. Nah, man, we got a dream. That ass. But I'm just saying, like, she's really friendly and shit.
Yeah.
Like she holds my hand.
I actually agree with the friendly part. Like I went to a mainly we live in a mainly Jewish neighborhood, so Boca Raton is mainly Jewish.
Oh yeah.
So,
I forgot.
Around here, there's a lot of kind of segregated. It's like there's black churches and there's white churches, and
I see your point. Yeah.
And I've gone to many white churches, and whenever I go there, the second they know that I'm atheist, that's all they care about. But when I went to a black church, they were so inviting and nice. I would love to go back again with you.
I would love if you would
Let's
if you give me a day. I would. I mean, on a Sunday I'm working a double, but literally today through Thursday I'm more than willing to go.
They're so nice.
But like I'm gonna have to use good clothing because they actually care. But I see your point because white people like whenever I actually go to Brazilian church, or I used to go to Brazilian church. But like I've been told, I told one of the guys there was a black guy. I told him I'm an atheist, and he's like, atheists don't exist. Like how can you believe that there's no God when God made you? I was like, what? Huh? What? No! But it was pretty funny.
Back to monogamy though.
We get off topic a lot.
Yeah, we do.
I like it though.
It's all good in the hood. But back to monogamy.
Are you saying hood as in black people or hood as in equally oppressed people? Because hey man, I'm not. Hey.
Hood is in the neighborhood.
Okay, I apologize. I don't want to. I'm checking my privilege. I'm checkmate.
Hood is in neighborhood.
Okay, I apologize because I don't want to seem like I mean.
Back to monogamy.
I'm white.
Back to monogamy.
I'm checking my privilege.
Okay, back to monogamy though. I honestly think that pastors should just be taken out. It should just be a legal contract between the two.
No pressure.
No
pressure.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. That's actually there's marriage, and then there's the getting married. There's you sign. Okay, the marriage is a celebration, like the wedding. The wedding itself is a celebration, but the actual marriage is a piece of paper you sign.
Yeah.
So
I think
you're
there
talking about
shouldn't
the
be
wedding.
a getting married, like the wedding, basically. Yeah.
Well, that's a celebration where it's an individual thing.
Yeah, but it's based around religion. You don't have
Sometimes.
a marriage.
No.
Well, you can have a marriage for fun.
I've personally never had gone to a wedding where there wasn't a pastor there.
You can have a wedding for fun. Though.
Aren't pastors just for
Show.
it's Christians, right?
Yeah.
No, Catholics,
Catholic
Jews, pretty much every major Western religion.
I thought the Jews were rabbis.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I apologize.
Catholics are priests and pastors are Christians.
I thought you meant there's a holy person or a
No,
person.
no, it's just-
I
But
apologize.
every wedding I've been to, they always read the script with a religious person behind it. You know what I mean?
But I've gone to an
I feel
atheist
like
Yeah,
that
at a
shouldn't be a
Christian
thing.
church it'd be a pastor. At a
Exactly.
Catholic church it'd be a priest.
Exactly.
or a padre.
What happens to if both the
Jews? They go to
no,
they
what
buy
if they
an easy
were
bake
both
oven
atheists?
together. I mean,
What if they're both
two
atheists?
Then it's just
get married?
then it's just a
Is it just the? Do they even have a wedding?
they just when someone
No,
sees
yeah,
it,
they do.
they just don't
They have
say
a wedding
bless you.
without a pastor.
Yeah, you can do
well,
that.
you can also
You can
get
have a wedding without a pastor.
Yeah.
you could if you
Oh.
You
want.
can get
I
married on a
had no
boat.
idea.
You can have a Satanist wedding, dude.
You know,
That's actually
Sailor
really
can marry
cool.
you.
Dude, I'll legit marry you if you want.
Because I know it's like
I would have an honor.
I just know it's
But
tradition.
I want our names to be mixed, where it's Brum and Alphonse together. So Brufons or Alf.
Brafonzo.
I love that. A Brufonzo? That sounds dank as fuck.
I'm profound.
I want to adopt an Asian child from South Vietnam. Not Vietnam, South Vietnam. Or Korea. North Korea.